All right, let's go and welcome in. This is I Bring It Every Day. My name is Kelly, and welcome in. All right, so here we are. Welcome to Monday, to the start of the week. Well, the work start of the week, let's say. And yeah, there we are. Okay, I'm going to say hello to the people in the chat. Thanks for coming in. And we got It's Not Magic. Good morning. She's saying good morning. We have ATM International. Hey, Tim. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I caught you just a little bit this morning. I was trying to get my act together. Some days it's easier than others, but here I am. I'm here. Yes, waiting for motivation. Okay, good. All right, well, let's jump right in, won't we? Shall we? Yes. Oh, we got KK's educational and KK's travel and educational vlogs. Hey, Kyle. We got Crazy Poppy Lady. Hello. There's Kyle. Put you on the screen. We got Miguel. Good. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate y'all. Oh my goodness. This is good. There's Tim. Yay. And then I think I got everybody. And if I missed you, you can not intentional. All right, here goes. So last week, we sort of talked about, how am I doing? Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Oh, we got Ruth, Yarn Therapy with Ruth. Good to see you. So the thing is today, I'm sort of, oh, good to see you. Yes. Been missing you. Haven't seen you around as much. Yes. And everybody's saying hello. And it's good to see everybody. Oh, first. Oh, you just dropped your boy off for the first day of first grade. Wow. That's a milestone, isn't it? Oh, I love those milestones. It's pretty cool. Yes. Like kindergarten's a big one, right? And then first grade, like that's real school, right? Oh, that's crazy. Yes. Oh, it's magical. Uh-oh. Did I miss somebody? I did. Uh-oh. Did I miss somebody? Let me check. I'm sorry, selfish of me not to ask how you do. Oh, I'm doing great. Had a good weekend. Did a lot of running around, which was good because we usually like sit around the house, which is terrible. I mean, it's good, but it's bad. So, yeah, that's the kind of thing. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I don't think so. Okay. So for first day of first grade, very exciting. Like I said, I always like to celebrate any kind of not any milestone, but I like to celebrate those little milestones and little victories. I think it's really important. And I always tell my kids, like, even if it's their birthday, I like to celebrate those because you only get one day. You know what I mean? Like you get your own special day. Oh, there's Trudy. Hello, good to see you. I didn't miss anybody. All right. So anyway, but let's get to the motivation. I'm going to get on the ball here. So I've been really thinking about a lot of stuff over the weekend, and I've been really guilty of overthinking a lot of things. So you got to forgive me because my mind just kind of works that way. Oh, your daughter's 40 today. Oh my gosh. That's great. Yes. And then Roberta's saying kindergarten is hard. First is tough. Graduation, I was blubbering my baby. Yes, for sure. Yeah, I understand that. Because that's the whole thing. It's a big deal. And so right now I have kids that are like they've moved out of the house and they're all, they've sort of established themselves. And we helped them move some of their final stuff out of the house. So that was weird. You know what I mean? So that was kind of a weird thing. Yes. Yes. Oh, hey, Kenneth. Good morning. Good to see you. Oh, thank you. Oh. All right now. Yeah, I got some sleep, so that's good. Yes, we got Miss Lisa. All right, Lisa Knits. Good to see you. All right, so today I've been thinking about a lot of different things and sort of on that same thing where life is short and you got to take the opportunities that you can when you can within reason. You know what I mean? Without pouncing on other people, but just sort of if you have those bucket list items that you're looking forward to do, you sort of have to get started today because what you do today kind of transforms what happens in the future. You know what I mean? Sometimes it takes like a moment to get stuff rolling. You know what I mean? So that's why you sort of have to do things today. And I've sort of explained that to my daughters the same way. I kind of said, hey, you really have to if there's something that you're looking forward to doing, you have to sort of make plans for it right now. Right now. It's very important. So, that being said, so the plan of the channel on Mondays is to start the week off on a positive note. So that's what we're always going to do while we're here. And we want to set the intention for the week. So, and this is something that you can just in your own mind think about, on your, I mean, this is rhetorical, or you can actually put this in the chat if you're interested in doing that. Oh, you got monsters asleep. That's so cute. Oh, yes. Okay. And Roberta's saying yes. If not, when? Yes. Yep. If not now, when? Right. I read that wrong. Let me see. I missed one comment that looked pretty good here. What did I miss? Let's see. Oh, it was a relief. Let's see. CO grants and OMG. How did they grow up so fast? It was a struggle keeping them both in high school. Yeah. Well, so luckily, so I have a family that's a very heavily overachievers in terms of education. So that's always been beaten to my head, and so I sort of beat that in my kids' head a little bit. I won't say beat, but you know what I mean. I really worked that into their brain just to say, because you always need some kind of training, right? So and that's regardless of what it is. If you're a electrician, or you're a plumber, you're a teacher, you still need some kind of education. And that's very, very important. So you really, and then when you get in there, you have to do the best that you can, because right now, education is so expensive that you don't have time to play around with it. Like, you have to be very, very serious. And I've always been a very serious kid to a point, you know what I mean? And so for my education, I was very, very serious. And then for the rest of my life, I was kind of like, whatever, but I was always trying to make sure that I could get stuff done educational wise and do as well as I can. And that's really the bottom line. You got to do as well as you can. We got Geeky Girls Journal. Oh my gosh, if only I could talk. Greeky. Geeky Girls Journal. And we got Sweet Pea Sid. Good to see you. Welcome in. And we've got Ashley. Come on. Good morning. Good to see you. So let's see. What is oh boy. So Ruth is saying I was working on a video tutorial on how to reclaim yarn from sweaters. Oh, that's a good one. I keep wanting to procrastinate, so I told my friends I would do it today, so I have to keep my word. That's correct. And that's very good. That's what you have to do. I tried that. I failed miserably. It was a bust. I'm not sure. Maybe I had the wrong type of sweater. But yeah, I tried that once. That was bad. Yeah. But good luck to you on that tutorial. Yes. And then Roberta's saying they didn't want to quit. They're both ready to move into life. See, and I think I lived that way also. I may have lived too far in the future. So the problem is I got bored. Like, I got bored with high school by about even before the second year. I was like, okay, it's time to this is like, I was bored. I was done. And not that I thought that I knew everything, but I just was kind of like, I just want to get the heck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to go to the next step. And so the bottom line is you have to sort of like decide what you want to do in the future. And this is what I always kind of do for the week. Usually, and when I was working full time, I would always plan on Sunday nights. And I'm sort of repeating myself a little bit, but I always try to plan on Sunday night or Saturday afternoon while I'm sort of doing my fun stuff. I'm always sort of thinking ahead, like, okay, what do I want to plan this week, and how do I want to make it work, or this week, this month. You know what I mean? It kind of depends on how far ahead you want to plan, because like, as we've talked about before, you have your short term goals, which I would say like 1 day to maybe 30 to 60 days. That might be a short term, and then medium would be maybe 6 months to a year, 18 months, somewhere in there. And then long term would be 3, 4, 5 years and up. You know what I mean? That kind of a thing. But I'm always like trying to think ahead to some of the stuff that I want to do. You know what I mean? And so you just have to sort of say, okay, I want to do X, Y, and Z. I need money. There's always there's always a money. You have to figure out like what resources you need to get there. What kind of training do you need to get there? How are you going to get the training? Are you going to watch YouTube videos? Are you going to go to a class? Are you going to find somebody that you can sort of not apprentice under, but somebody who can show you the ropes, things like that. So that's sort of how I look at life. But I always, like I said, I definitely was rushing to get out of high school because I was sort of excited to live the adult life. You know what I mean? And I think both of my kids were sort of the same. The one was, one wasn't. But I could tell you the one was definitely looking ahead and just trying to, like they were trying to get out and sort of live their life. And I think that's what you sort of have to do when you're young. You have to, especially because you have all this time ahead, but you just want to, you want to say, okay, there's 4 or 5 things I want to do, and then let's figure out how to make it happen. And that's something that I always try to do, like weekly, if nothing else. You know what I mean? And then the bigger stuff comes later. So I sort of went through like the general adult stuff. So, so for me it was, you know, my longer term goal was to get through high school and do well, and get some honors, graduate with honors. I did that. Then the next I had college planned, and I did that, in 4 years. And then I came out, and then I tried, then the next step was, trying to find good employment. And that took a little bit of time, but I was able to do that. And then I worked for a company for a really long time and stayed. And then I had goals within there, to try to get promotions and things like that. And some of those happen, and not all, but some of those happen. And then the next thing was possibly finding, a mate or a spouse. And that one I kind of let it sort of happen as it did, because I wasn't really looking. I was looking but not looking. And I feel like that's like one of the things that a lot of people kind of get caught up in. They're always looking. But you sort of have to, like, and this is where I'm trying to get to today, is that you sort of have to like work on yourself. You always have to work on yourself. And then it seems like the good stuff happens the better that you work, when you're working on yourself. And so that's really the whole evil plan of this motivation, is to keep in the forefront of working on myself and trying to make myself as good as I can. and that's in the whole well-rounded situation. So whether it's it's spirituality, it's eating, it's relationships, with my family, my friends, and other people. Let me see what else. Just all kinds of things, like that. And then and so that's really where I've been, I guess, for like the last year or so, year and a half, is just trying to eat well, and that's something that I hope that a lot of the people here have sort of followed me through this whole process. And I really appreciate you. Oops. Um, humoring me in that, because it's really not a popular thing, I don't think. It's just trying to eat as fresh as you can, eat local, buy fresh, buy local, cook your own food, and that's I think that's really radical for a lot of people, because life gets real busy. And the thing that that you can do in order to be your best self, you have to put the good fuel in there. You know what I mean? And oh, there's Dr. Destiny. Hello, good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, and she does some good eating too, and working out. See, the whole thing now. So where I'm failing miserably is the working out. I don't do it every day, which is bad. So I need to like kick that up. Yes. Let's see. So where did we go back in the chat? But that's so I just want you to marinate on that. And that's sort of the process of the whole thing. Let me go back up to the chat here. So everyone's saying hi. Let's see. There's Lisa Knits from Australia, our friend down under. Good day. Or good evening, actually, for you. Let's see. Oh yes. Oh, okay. Oh, so Ashley did some donations, and this is great. I love these kind of things, Ashley Wester. So in October of 2021, our church did Operation Christmas Child shoe boxes, and I knitted scarves. Yeah, and that's something that like a lot of us crafting people do. We do a lot because we make a lot. So you have to, if you're smart, you'll donate it. You can sell a little bit, but you can really donate, and especially if you're crocheting, stuff goes real fast. So that's a great thing, and that's another thing that I've been trying to do a little bit more of. Now, the other thing that I did in a little bit more in the past was a little bit of volunteering. And so I suggest, anybody, if you have any time to spare, find that passion project that and it really makes you feel good, and it sort of like it blows your heart up, makes your heart grow bigger like the Grinch at the end of the story. Um, and what it does is it just gets you, get your juices flowing. And then and a lot of places need help. It's really, really interesting. So I've been volunteering. I did for about 8 years. I volunteered at my local library, and that's why I'm a big advocate for the local library, because there's, in terms of like in the United States, I don't know in other places, but the funding has been cut for a lot of the library programs. And even like the federal government, I can't remember what year it was, but it was around, let's see, was it 2016? Around 2016 is when there was a big cut in funding for local libraries. And a lot of the local libraries in my area, and I don't know about in the areas where you guys are, but it's sort of the community center where they're doing a lot of literacy programs, which is something that I'm passionate about. There's also, they do a lot of with the knitting and crocheting, so you can meet groups there. So that's why I always like to push those on people. If you're able to meet, not every library, but a lot of libraries are doing knitting and crocheting hangouts and things like that. So that's a good place. And then a lot of these groups are doing donations, sort of like what Ashley was talking about. They're donating to a lot of different areas. Like we have a lot of homeless shelters in my area, and that's what a lot of the groups are doing. And then churches are donating overseas. And there's also a prayer shawl ministry that a lot of the places have. So that's something that, if you have some spare projects, anybody out there who does creating, those are some of the things that people are looking for, but also the scarves and the hats and things like that. So Geeky Girls Journal was also looking for an adult. Yeah, same here. And let's see. I double check. You're still subbed. Okay. We appreciate that. Let's see. Ashley's link is coming up. Oh, here we go. There's Dr. Destiny. She's saying Grand Rising and blessings, Kelly. It's a blessed Monday and a great day to be alive. There you go. Very good, healthy attitude. And that's the other thing, is that we're trying to get put more positive vibes on social media. At least that's my plan, is to do more, positive vibes on social media. And as we all know, there's been a lot of negative stuff, and it seems like the negative stuff gets more attention, which is very tragic, because I think a lot of people need uplifting. And the pandemic really left people, in terms of their mental health, in a bad state, and I don't think people have recovered from that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Anyway, there's Ashley's link there. Dr. Destiny saying hello. And let me go down to the comments here. Yes. Oh, there we go. Yes, I like this, Miguel. Yeah, everyone should just raise chickens. They are amazing. Like, I had chickens for a minute, for about a year and a half, and it was great. So my daughter, we live in a rural area, so our daughter's school gave away chickens. So they raised them in, I forget what grade it was. Might have been 6th grade, 7th grade, somewhere in there. They raised chickens. They raised them, they incubated chickens, and then once the chickens were born, they gave them to the kids in the classroom. And so my daughter took so we got 6, and they were leghorns. Is that what they call them? Yes. The little white ones. Yeah. They were very, very cute, and we love them. We love them. And let's see. So chickens are great. And let me tell you, if you go on Instagram, there are a lot of people that have chicken videos, also YouTube, but definitely on Instagram, just to check out the stuff that people are doing with chickens. They're very, very zen, and they just do their work, and they take care of each other, and it's kind of cool. Yes. Oh, do I have a farm? I do not. So we have a couple of acres, and we're able to keep chickens. So we have farms around us. And my neighbor, let's see. No, we only have one farm. I thought there was more. No, we have 2. Sorry, we have 2 farms, kind of on the corner. So it's walkable. I can dip over there and check them out. And the one, they were an older couple, so they're in their they're probably in their 80s, I think now. So they went to Florida, and they never came back. So I guess the kids are taking care of the farm, but they had a few animals. They had, like, it was funny. They had alpacas when we first moved here. They had alpacas, and the alpacas would just sit there. It was funny, and they would just watch the cars go by, and we would just watch the alpacas watching the cars go by. But then they moved, like, well, they lived. So, these people, when they get older, they have all this money, and they go to Florida. And then once you leave Pennsylvania, come in PA, once you leave Pennsylvania and go to Florida with the good weather, you're done. Like, you don't want to come back here and deal with this. This is terrible. You know what I mean? So I understand why they don't come back because it's brutal, in the wintertime, especially. Yeah. So that, yeah. So I wish. So anyway, my husband and I are thinking about a farm. Every time I run by, I see these farms come up for sale once in a while and I go, oh, but then we don't have the cash. So that's the problem. Yes. Yes. And let's see. Oh, you're saying that's not a failure. It's a work in progress. Yep. 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 Let me see. Did I miss something here? But that's it. Yes. Everyone should just raise chickens. Let me see. Did I miss anything? Everyone's saying, okay, here we go. I'm going to go down. But, oh, grand day to you, Kelly. How you doing? Oh, yeah, doing great. Like I said, this is sort of a new chapter in my channel, is to talk a little bit about, motivation. And I usually do quotations. But today I think I'm going to step away from that. Well, I'll read you the two quotations that we covered a couple weeks ago, and then we'll sort of go from there. And this is the reason why I'm sort of building on it, instead of. But this is like a key thing here. So it says, let's see. All right. Okay, this is Aristotle. So happiness depends upon ourselves. Aristotle, right? And we were talking a little bit about happiness, like what does that mean exactly? And so a lot of things you have to realize, and this is something that I always have to think about myself, is that you sort of have to, you have all the tools inside yourself already. And so that whether it's happiness, love, peace, all these things are inside of you. And you have to sort of remember to tap into those things, when you're going through life, because with life there's always all these ups and downs. And then this is the one that we talked about a couple of weeks ago. Let's see. Oh, needle felting. Oh, nice. I like it. Let me see something here. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's one of my new favorite things. Let's see. Oh, you haven't done it since. Oh, so Ashley's saying the church hasn't done it. So you should start that up, Ashley. And so I always say, if you're really if there's something that you want to do and you don't see it available on the market or whatever, do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? So like, for example, a lot of people say they want to start like a knit or crochet group. Then I always say, just do it. You know what I mean? Do it yourself. Even if you just meet in, like usually a library will let you do it, but Michael's and Joanne's have those rooms that you can actually, I believe they don't charge you. They used to, now they don't have them as readily available, but places that have like a conference room or something like that are always good to meet groups. And you can meet like-minded people and things like that. Yes. And then, oh, Ashley's done the knitting blindfold. I have not. I have not done that. And Lisa's lurking. Good. Okay, and then Roberta's doing needle felted eyes on 4 amigurumi. That's great. I have not done that. I've done needle felting, so I understand how it works, but I've not done it with the eyes. I think it makes the eyes look really good. Yes. And then Lisa's saying, "Wow, Roberta, I've never done that." Yeah, it's pretty cool, Lisa. Yeah. So give it a try. And a lot of the craft stores have kits, or even Amazon, I guess. But just get a little kit, and it gives you all the wool and everything that you need. Yeah. And then the tools. And the tools are pretty cheap. If you do it needle felting, they're only like $1 something here, real cheap, which I love. Yeah. So the biggest thing is finding the wool in the right color, but it's nice. Okay. So there it is. And so anyway, so like I said, because social media can be negative. Oh, we got Natural Nene. Hello. Yes. Let me say hi to some people on Instagram here. Say hello. And then Samira, hello. Got a couple people. Thanks for coming over. You say hello. All right, there we go. All right, so I said some people. So I'm trying this multi-streaming. I'm gonna see how this works. Think it's going. I think it's going. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, Roberta's using acrylic. Okay. And then December of 2021 is when you learned how to crochet. That's cool. But I'll show you my latest thrift store find. This is pretty good. Speaking of knitting, well, now we're talking about crocheting, but I found these knitting needles. And these are called Brittany. It's hard to read. There it is. Yep, Brittany. And they're I forget what this is made out of. I think it's walnut, they said. But they had these were like $2. And these are fancy knitting needles. Apparently they sell them only in local yarn stores. So I was trying these out and they're pretty nice. And they're long. I guess this is 16, 14. I don't know. Pretty long. pretty long. A little bit longer than the usual. Usually I use like a 10-inch knitting needle. But these are pretty great. And they're hand carved and they look pretty good. Yeah. So I've been trying them out and I was just working on this little this is just a washcloth. Nothing exciting. But yeah. But they look pretty good. But look how pretty these are. I think some of these are what is the name of that tree? They use walnut and birch. And I think this one, I don't know if that's birch, maybe. I don't know. It's a little bit lighter. I think this one's birch. But these come out really nice. And I was trying these out and they're real pointy. This is a good weapon. But anyway, so that's what I'm working on. Yeah, right now. Yeah, they are long. I think it's 16, 18. I don't know. They're very, very long. Cedar? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we got Suzanne. Hello. Hello. Let me see. Hold on. Got Suzanne. There we go. She's saying hi to everybody. And they are long. Yeah. But I didn't know they were that fancy. I just saw the carving and I went, I'm going to buy these. It said $1.99. I can't beat that. And I got about 6 pairs, which is pretty good. Yeah. Because I don't know what they cost in real life. So that's the whole thing. So like I said, so as you all know, so the evil plan is to set the intention for the week, remain positive. Also I'd like to say, we like to have an open discussion. So we want everybody to feel free to say, to discuss anything you want. I don't have a problem with that. And it's okay to disagree. And, no one should get worked up if you don't agree. It's okay. Because that's what adults do. Oh, they are birch. I think so. Yeah, birch. They only use 2. It's like birch or walnut. So I'm thinking that might be birch. And then today, we're going to talk a little bit about, remember, make sure to look forward and not look back too much. And this is the thing that I've been a little bit guilty, always going back and going, oh man, I could have done this. I could have done that. But that doesn't really help you out. You know what I mean? You have to really, you have to say, okay, maybe I tried this thing. It didn't work out. But, a lot of times when something doesn't go your way per se, it might be sort of a blessing in disguise and it might not be for you. You know what I mean? So maybe you can rethink it and maybe approach it from a different angle, or, it might not be for you, so that's one of those things in life you sort of have to understand, that. But even though you didn't succeed necessarily, it could get you, further along in whatever you're planning. So let's see. Oh, we got Love Crochet. Good to see you on Instagram. And Angela Real Young. Oh, and you like the knitting needles. Thank you. Thanks for coming over. Yes. Good to see you. All right. So yeah, so that's where we are. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm just want you guys to continually reassess a little bit, but just look forward and then sort of lay out those steps to the plans that you can do to move forward. And then also make sure that, like I said, you want to take care of yourself. And I want to talk, this is the last little area that I want to talk about is a little bit of self-care. And one of the things, and I don't know what self-care means to you, but if you want to, type anything in the chat and just let me know what you think, and I'll tell you what I think. And then we can talk a little bit about that, because if you're a content creator, doing all of this is a lot of work. It really is. But for me, it's fun because I've been connecting with people and it's been, for the most part, fairly positive. But, as in life, you have your negative events that happen. But for the most part, it's been pretty positive. And so we'll see. Uh-oh, yes, this is the will. I forgot about this, Suzanne. Yes, well wishes for the full moon. So this is interesting that you bring that up. Yeah, the full moon, I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know, and I don't know if you believe in any of the the pull of the earth and things like that that happen. It really does have an effect sometimes on people. And I know last week we had some other weird moon. Couple, I don't know, maybe it was last week or a couple weeks back, and people were really on edge. And I said, "Oh my gosh, this is crazy." And there was some kind of conjunction or something was lining. I don't know. And I can't remember exactly which one it was, but I just remember that was so crazy. Yeah. So try not to let all that stuff, affect you. And yeah, look back but learn so you can change the forward. I love it. That's what Roberta's saying. And let's see, crazy poppy lady just finished her first knitted sock. That's a big deal. Yes, it's too big. Well, let's see. Not too big for Santa. It's too big, not too big for Santa, but enough room if I shrink them in the wash. Well, that's true. Because I've had wool socks go, "Rip," even though I washed them on cold. It's crazy. Yeah, sometimes it does shrink. So congratulations. Yeah, that's great. Oh, what about respect? Ooh, I love the respect. Yeah, that's a good one. Lisa. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing that's very interesting. So I don't know if you can tell me if I'm out of my mind, but um so respect. Ooh. Yeah, that's this is deep. Okay, here we go. I think that's really important. And so the whole thing is like the crochet community is very social on YouTube. There's other ones too, but crochet community is very social. It's very big. And so sometimes I don't see the respect being given to everybody. And respect, respect like anything else is earned, right? And I think a lot of people, because of this pandemic, are a little bit socially unaware of a lot of what I would call etiquette and norms, social norms, and things like that. So they don't really. I think a lot of people don't really understand those kind of things. And what's an example? So, like the one example that I'll give is, oh, there's a Shungy girl. Hello, good to see you. Um, the I guess the thing is like the whole thing is like taking turns. Like when I was doing live streams and hangouts and things like that, a lot of people weren't taking turns and they were all trying to talk over each other. Now, part of it is like StreamYard is a little bit laggy. So you have to sort of listen for for the people to push the period, on the end of the sentence. But I just noticed that when I started live streaming with people were always stepping on each other and taking too much time. Like, see, there's things like that. Like, so for me, it's a disrespect. Like, like I always like to give everybody a little bit of time. Like, if they come up and do a hangout, I'll go here. I'm not saying you're on the clock, but I always go like, give us like 10 minutes. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Share, share, share. Because I like when people can share. Because I think it's beautiful. That's the beauty of this whole thing. You know what I mean? You can meet people from all over the world. We got Lisa in Australia. I'm in the US. A lot of us are in the US. Crazy Poppy ladies in the UK. You know what I mean? It's cool. So, and we would never have met under any other circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Had it not been for YouTube. And it's crazy. So, but I think it's great. So the bottom line is, the thing that I've noticed is that people don't always respect each other's opinion. See, though, and the whole thing is like right now, there's so much division that a lot of people, like, if you don't agree with what I say, they just dip. Like, I can't talk to you anymore because I disagree with how you feel. And it's crazy. And I don't understand. For me, I don't understand that. Like, I think discussions are great. You know what I mean? But anywho, there's that. So respect is important. Yeah, I think that's part of the whole process, that you have to, respect everybody's opinion and give people respect unless they don't give it to you. You know what I mean? And I always say unless they don't give it to you. And you really have to demand it a lot of times. So and tell me what you think. If I'm out off base or on base. Let's see. Let me go back. So Poppy did the sock. We love it. Yes, here we go. Roberta's saying, OMG. Yeah, the full moon is real, especially if you work in retail. Yes. Have you noticed that? Like people are really they get on edge. And Shangi girl, good to see you. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, so you're gonna say, oh, so now will I get twin or sisters using four ply, right? That's great. Yep. Poppy lady, you're doing the other sock. Now with the leftover, shall I make Liam some matching? Oh, okay. Socks. You could. Although will he wear the socks? That's the question. Will he wear the socks? Oh no, you're good, sweet pea. Listen, I appreciate any time that you're able to give. You know what I mean? Because everybody's got a life. Yeah. And that's the whole thing. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Lisa. Yeah. See, she said she's so glad she has YouTube. You've met some special people. Yep. Same here. It's been really good. It's been really good. And oh yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, it's because you didn't understand what you said. Yeah, I know it's crazy. And well, I hate to use that word, but that's the only word that I can use to describe it. It's like I feel like people get, they get worked up and they don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to scream. Like you don't. Yeah, like it's all good. Like we're adults, right? More or less. Well, we don't have to agree, but respect. But with no respect equals no response from me. I like it. Yep. That's a good way of dealing with it. Yep. Let's see. Some people don't give you the respect even when you respect them. That is true. That is true. And unfortunately, those are the people that you sort of have to eliminate from your life. You know what I mean? I hate to say it, but for your own mental health, it's really, you need to be around people who support you and give you love and show you love. Yes. And Sweet Pea said saying exactly. Yep. And then let's see. Poppy Lady saying, I used to work in care. Yep. Full moon was fun. My clients used to say the crazy comes out on a full moon. Yes. And so you're always booked to work. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it is. It's interesting. Because I noticed that definitely people a couple of weeks ago were on edge. This full moon, I haven't seen anything too strange personally, but the day is just beginning. Yes. And let's see anything else. But yeah, so the one thing I want to say, and you're talking about the respect. So one of the things that I noticed on YouTube is I got a lot of weird hate on YouTube, and somebody was saying, and now you can tell me if this is gender specific. Let me know. But they were saying that uh, some people, like, it was always a little underhanded, slick comment. Um, that's very, very interesting. Like, I noticed that with a few people that I met in this whole YouTube journey, where they would always say something really slick and underhanded, but off to the side, like never to my face, but yet it was in my face. And I'm trying to think of an example. Like an example was like where you're from, you know, oh, that area is disgusting and blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? And like stuff like that. Like that's like an example. And tell me if you guys have seen any of that. I'm just curious. Let's see. So let's see. Oh yeah, it's not magic saying yes, Poppy Lady. And the full moon. Okay, Sid is saying the full moon is the most powerful of the year, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we've got it's not the end. Here we go. Not the end. Hi Kelly and all in the chat. Stop by to give a like. Thank you. Yeah, and yeah, Roberta's saying, really sweet pea, I need to go outside and ground tonight. Yes. Backhanded compliments. There we go. Yeah. But it wasn't a compliment though. You know what I mean? It was weird. Really, really weird. And so yeah, it was strange. It was very, very strange. And I never, like, it's funny, like I went through middle school without too much drama, with girls and stuff like that. And I never had an issue about it. But boy, when I got to YouTube, it turned into like a high school, middle school kind of thing. Like people were like, well, this and that and the other. And I was like, wow. I've never seen like the venom. It was very interesting. But yeah. Let's see, Lisa. Let's see what Lisa's saying. Oh, we got emotions here. Hello. Oops. Hold on. How was your trip? It looked like fun. Good to see you. Hello, emotion. Yep. Hey, hey, hey. Good to see you. Let's see. Okay. So you got one of those. Yep. Lisa saw one of those. Yep. On oh, can be quite nasty, says nasty comments. Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one. Let's see. And oh, and that's what she read. Okay, so Sweet Pea Sid said, yeah, the full moon is really powerful. Yeah, see, I never really studied all that esoteric stuff. So I'm sort of learning about it now, kind of late in life. Everyone's saying hi. Let's see. Oh, we got Jeanette's here. I see Jeanette's here. DOY Creations. Let me see anything else. No, I want to make sure I got everybody. Yeah, but that's your opinion. No, I understand that, Lisa. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, like I said, so the thing is, if nothing else, you guys, I bring it every day as a safe space. You can feel free to relax and not feel pressure or stress. I'm not going to give you any of that. You're going to get respect here, and that's the plan. But Grand Rising, oh, beautiful Kelly, oh, thank you. Wow, good to see you. Yes. Oh, yes, sweet pea, kind of like, well, bless your little heart. Yeah, the Southerners have that. I love that. That's great. Oh, you had a great time. That's what yeah, Emotion had an anniversary cruise. I think that's what it was. Yeah, it looked good. Yeah, I've been trying to get the family on a cruise. That's the bucket list, but I don't know how and when we're going to make that happen. Yes, there is definitely a dark side to the YT. Yes. It's brutal. Yes. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Not the end. Donna's so cool. What? You got stung by a... Oh, a couple of high-ranking channel owners. Aw. Never forgot it. Oh, that's tragic. Well, I'm bummed. Well, I'm glad that you're a member of the channel. We've been hanging in there together. Thank you so much. Yes. Aw. Let's see. Kelly, remember playing in sand piles and making mud pies? That's grounding. Okay. It's not magic. I see you. Yes. And then Sweet Pea said, say, yep, it's not magic. Southern way of saying they are looking at you sideways. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Everyone's saying hello. Yes. So, and like I said, let me see. Yep, everyone's saying hi. Lisa's saying, uh-oh. Sorry, I'm fat fingering this. Kelly, that's one thing I love doing is to try to come to your lives and your channel. Very calm. Oh, good. So I want to show you what my husband bought the other day. Well, no, he bought this last year. But we went to this gemstone show over the weekend. And they had a lot of esoteric stuff like sage. It was funny. We didn't buy any of that. But he bought one of these sound bowls. So if anybody's feeling a little hopefully you don't feel out of sorts while you're here, but let's see. Oh, you got banned from making mud pies as a kid? Mom said feeding the baby my cooking was not a good thing. Oh, wow. Are you trying to feed? Oh, okay. Everyone's saying hi. And then the grown-up grounding, walking barefoot on the beach. Oh, boy, I wish I could do that right now. I love it. I love the beach so much. And I used to go to California all the time. Now, that's when it was clean. It was pretty clean back in the day. But, yeah, the beach is good. And so any of you beach people, you're very fortunate if you can do that. Yeah, the water's good. You know what I mean? And also drinking water is good for you. Make sure you get that in your body. Yes. Okay, Angie's Treasures, good morning. Oh, good day. There's Drew. Drew's Adventures, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. And this is funny. Yeah, yes, crazy Poppy Lady's trying to give some extra protein to the baby. So anyway, so this is what my husband bought. One of these. He got this in Germany, he said. You hear that? Now, I can't do this really well. I'm not real good at it. I'm learning. Yes. The point is you've known about it and just didn't do it with intention. Yeah. Oh, Salt Life. Hashtag Salt Life. I like it. So we're going to listen to this. So hopefully your ears I won't hurt your ears. Oh, okay. And then not the end is saying, crazy Poppy Lady, I knew my mud pies were good. I put potatoes. Wow. You are brave. And look what time it is. 11:25 where Lisa is. Seems my neighbors have stopped yelling. Yeah, she has got a rough area. I mean, her neighbors are loud. She tries to live stream and it's tough. So I'm feeling for you, Lisa. So make a video off the bed. Well, let me give you a ring before you go. There you go. Sorry, I'm not real good at this. So hopefully that'll make you relax and get some sleep. But anyway, so we've been playing around with these, and we're enjoying them. Let's see. Uh, so good luck on the video, Lisa. And yeah, you drop your link before you go if you check out Lisa. She knits. She has an apropos name, knits and vlogs. And then Drew said California wasn't bad, but LA felt dirty. Sorry, US. No, you're fine. San Francisco was lovely, though. I felt anyway. Yeah. So San Francisco is completely different. Yeah, it's like apples and oranges. Yeah. But LA, well, the water was sort of clean, but it had a weird aroma for me. Like I remember going, this is Los Angeles when you go to those beaches. But I liked, see, because I'm landlocked. So the fact that I was able to go to LA and get some water was good. Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, San Francisco is beautiful and it's so expensive. And I heard they have a pretty interesting homeless problem, which is very tragic. But I see why. Because at the time, I think they were charging almost 9% sales tax on everything. And I remember at the time in Pennsylvania, it was like 6. So that 3% really adds up, I bet, when you're just buying stuff. It's terrible. Let's see. Oh, okay. And Angie's saying she misses Jeanette. Oh, and we got to hang out. Yes. Okay. Salt Life. I love it. Let me see. Oh, you had extra protein and you added worms. I knew it. I knew you put worms in there, Poppy. I had this feeling. I was like, oh, she put worms in there. Oh my gosh. But yes, have a good night. Oh, and Drew likes the singing bowl. I'm not good at it. I was doing better when we were in the place. They had all these drums and stuff, and I was playing them. I was having a ball in there. And the people that owned the stand were just watching me. I'm like, oh, okay, you were just trying to give the baby bird some grit to improve digestion. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. Ha ha. The water. Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh, Roberta's an hour from the beach. Good for you. I would be there all the time. Like I would go there every day if I could. Yes. And have a quiet night. Lisa and good day from Adelaide. Yep. Yeah, I think Lisa's Melbourne. Yes. All right now. So we got 2 Australians, 2 Aussies. That's cool. And I think I got through the comments. I did. Oh, old stomping ground, he's saying. But I'm quiet. I love Melbourne. Okay. Nice. But thank you all so much for coming. Let me see if I can do this one more time. So this will relax people here. See, I'm not real good at this. No, I can't get it to ring. I can't get it to do the thing. But anyway, I try. My husband was showing me. Oh, okay, half an hour. Okay, different. Okay, in time zones. And it's an hour flight. Okay, nice. We got Miss Shirley, OG Gardner. Good to see you. See if I can put you there. Oops. There we go. Good morning, shopping and listening. So what are you buying us? Yes. Let's see. Beautiful singing bowl. Yeah, it's pretty. And he got this in Germany. You know, he went to Germany a couple of years ago and met up with some army people. And yeah. And everyone's saying hello. Okay. And Sweet Pea wants to know, it's not magic. What state are you in? If you don't mind me asking. And I think I know the answer, but let's see. Dampen the edge just a little bit. Okay, cool. I'll have to do that. North Carolina. Yep, that's what I thought. Yep. So it's not magic is in North Carolina. And then Lisa's going to go do her video. So good day. Yeah, have a great evening. Get some rest. We'll see you very, very soon. Yes. And then Drew's saying, we have 3 time zones in Australia, but when it's daylight savings, okay. But more when it's daylight savings. Gets hard to work out business. Yeah, when DST is here. Yeah, daylight savings. I know it's hard. I finally figured out the time change. Like it took me, Lisa, how many years? 2 years. So Sweet Pea Sid is in South Carolina. Yep. Oops. There we go. Take care of Lisa. And then she's in South Carolina, Sweet Pea Sid. So there it is. Let me just one last thing here because I don't want to keep you. I want you guys to keep going. Keep your work. Well, most of you are. A couple of you are doing your work, which is great, and I appreciate you hanging in here. So there it is. So like I said, so let's do it again. Um, yes. So these are sort of my mantras of the I Bring It Every Day channel. So I'm saying, let's be positive. Look forward, never look back, and remember that you are enough. You have all the tools within you to make your dreams happen. And oh, you love crystal fairs. Oh yeah, those are great. Yes. And let's see. Oh yes. The time zones. Yeah, they are crazy, aren't they? Yeah. Yep. Which is worse than us. Yeah, they're terrible. I don't know why we have so many. It's a little confusing. But yeah, we went to a gemstone fair, and I did, we got some fun stuff in there. Some little bit of crystals, not too much. And then yeah, so you understand the walk on the beach. Yeah, that's what Roberta's saying, the sweet pea. And so many variants in the time zone. So anyway, so let me go back. So make sure you, like I said, we'll continue the positivity as long as I'm so moved, like I know I don't want to keep repeating a lot of the quotations, but I'm going to, try to keep this going as long as we can. And, like to thank everybody for coming in and participating. And, and this really helps this helps me too. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully I'm helping you and hopefully, but you don't know you're really helping me out trying to, get focused for the week. But we'll continue to be positive. We'll look forward. We'll try not to look back too much. And just remember you're enough. And then if there's something that you want to do, start it today. Set in place the plan, of how you're going to get there. And then take steps. You take steps you could do daily to get there. You know what I mean? And make sure that you, like I said, try to eat as well as you can. And remember that just because food is easy doesn't mean it's good for you. And so, if you come and check me out on Fridays, I try to try not to scare people too much, but I'm just trying to talk about some easy tips that you can use to make your meals better for yourself. You know what I mean? And so I always say, buy close to home as much as you can, and support those local businesses, because there are some small like supermarkets and uh, butchers and farmers markets, that you can support, and especially in the summertime. That's a good thing. And then you'll find that you'll feel better. And my husband, and I just use him as a pretty good example, is when we cut fast food out. That was like the first thing we did, because fast food is easy. But if you do some research on that, you're going to find that it's not the best for you because there's so many preservatives. And a lot of it is kind of Franken food. You know what I mean? I call it Franken food. Oh, so do I grow? Yes. Yeah, that's a good question. Yes. So we did start this year. This is the best garden that we've had. And I haven't videoed it. I'm going to put a little video out right now. I mean, in a couple days. But so far we've gotten strawberries, not many. But so my husband and I did grow our own fruit and vegetable. So we did grow strawberries, and those came out well. We have some peppers. So we have green peppers and then hot peppers. Those came out well. So those are really easy. And we have corn growing right now. Sweet corn is what they call it here. And it's very tiny. And so I don't know, it may not come all the way in. Like it probably won't come in until September, probably the end of September. We still have a long way to go. But we have little tiny corn. They're about this big right now. And they're doing well. I forget how many we have, but we put some stalks in, did that. And we have potatoes and carrots. And carrots are actually a better fall thing. We probably put them in at the wrong time, but it is what it is. Yes. Oh, farm to table. Oh, thank you. That's a good idea. So let's see. Yes. And Drew's saying, whoops. Thank you for the share. Yep. And Suzanne saying, how about a farm to table Friday demonstration? Yeah, at some point. I think the problem is we are very, very slow with our like nothing's coming in at the right time. So we'll have to figure that whole plan. We didn't do that as well this year, but we're gonna get there. But thank you for the suggestion. Yes. Yes. And Drew saying that's so awesome. I love strawberries. We got these called peppers capsicum. Ah. Peppers here are chili. Haha. Okay. Yeah, those came out really well, and that was the easiest thing that I grew. But I wanted to do lettuce, and that's the one that, meh, like it just never happened. So I'm not sure what's happening with those, but yeah. Oh, okay. And Sweet Pea Sid said she's never had luck with corn. Well, the interesting thing, I'll tell you my little secret with the corn. We we had some of those. I'm just gonna say Home Depot buckets. You know those whatever 2.5 gallon buckets those did well with the corn, and you just have to line them up in the rows, like the farmers do, and they came out pretty well. But we should have planted it just a little bit early. Yeah, that would be good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's a great idea. So, but we have so my husband's a master gardener, and he went through the classes just March through May. So he did get his little certification for that. So they have 2 shows a year where they sell plant seedlings and things like that that you can, plant or you can grow your own or do it by seed. Like we did the corn by seed. Yeah, we did that on our own. But all the stuff that we bought from the agriculture, we have an agricultural center, just died because I think it was too soon. Because Pennsylvania this year, it was pretty chilly until May. It was pretty chilly until May. So all like we got some tomato plants just to sort of kickstart it, and they all croaked before like April. And we kept them inside, but they just all died. So that was brutal. Yeah, we were having a hard time. But the corn actually worked. We're just like, what? But people do grow corn here, so I'm not surprised. Yeah. So apparently it works in my area. Yeah. Let's see. And then Drew's saying he'd like to try to grow corn. Not common to see it here grow in Australia, but it is. In the US, I remember huge fields of it in Indiana. That is correct. Yep. And, I mean, pretty much everywhere. I've heard like Nebraska and Iowa is nothing but corn, which is very interesting. Like I haven't been there, but that's what I hear. That have been there have told me that. Oh, okay. Suzanne's saying lettuce is a cool weather plant, not summer. Oh, okay. So maybe I'm okay if I start it now. And let's see. It's not magic. Now that my daughter has attracted hummingbirds and bees, I think next year would be a good garden year. Yep. Yeah, that's great. Oh, good morning, Granny D. Hello. Good to see you. Howdy. Hey, girlfriend. Howdy, y'all. Howdy. Everyone's saying hey. So good to see you. Everyone's saying hello. All right. So what are you up to today, Granny D? Well, I know what you're doing at 5 Easter. Anything else? Oh, I got to show you my knitting needles. Since she's a knitter. So I got these at the thrift store. And these are called Brittany. I don't know if you've seen these. Oops, it's hard to read this. Let me see. Brittany. Kind of hard to read, but there it is. Brittany. But these are nice. So I'm working on, this is not exciting, but a washcloth. And it's looking pretty good. I'm in the mid row. I should have finished my row. I did not. But I got this Bernat handicrafter. And they had a little dollar sale about 6 months ago. And you see there's the washcloth on there. But so I'm following this little pattern that's on the back. It's hard to see, but there it is. So we'll see how this goes. But this is what it looks like. Yeah. So I figure I'll knit it and give it a shot. But it's looking pretty good. Yeah. So that's what I'm working on. That's not, not real exciting. But it's okay. Oh, a hummingbird moth. Everyone's saying hi. Wait, hold on. I saw one of those. Oh, yes. Hummingbird moth. Yeah, they're weird looking. Yeah, we had one of those in our yard. I think I took a video of it, but I don't know what I did with the video. It was amazing. Yeah, it was weird. We get some weird bugs sometimes here. Yeah. Let's see. So Sweet Pea Sid's welcoming everybody coming in. Thank you so much. And please hit the thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. Yes. And Drew saying hummingbirds are so cute. I'll never forget seeing one. No bigger than a moth, but cuter. Yes. They are very cute. We do have some that come back every year. We have this, I don't know what this thing is. It almost looks like a pitcher. And the people that owned the house before we had this, whoops, keep knocking my cup over, built this little pitcher, and the hummingbirds come every year. And they've been coming, we've been here about 10 years, and yeah, they come, which is cool. Let's see, hold on. We got Miss Area. Hello. You said they're cute. Yep. And then, oh, here we go. It's not magic. Drew, she has them feeding off her hand this summer. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Okay. Wooden needles are great for preventing slippage. There you go. That's what I wanted to put up there. Thanks, Suzanne. Yes. And they're pretty. I just like the carving. Like I would make these if I could. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, Granny D just got up. About 9. Haven't even gotten dressed or had my first Java. You got to get the Java. I have my last, I think, visit to the surgeon that repaired my broken leg. Good. I'm sure he'll take x-ray. Yeah, you got to see what's happening in there. That's good. That's good news, Granny D. Let's see. So Kelly, I guess that's taking steps. A year of attracting pollinators to help next year. Yeah, there you go. That's the steps. There you go. Yep. Because you have to bring them in. And, and one of the pollinators, well, in the master gardening program, they were talking about the cone flower. And that's a good one to bring in the pollinators also. And they have other pollinators, but I just remember I always like the cone flower. And they get real big and they're pretty. There's different colors of them. And those bring a lot of bees and stuff. So those are great. So I would say maybe even get a couple of those if you can. And I think those come back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Drew. Australia just has scary bugs jokes. Most of our bugs are fine, honestly. I saw something crazy in Australia. I think it was a crocodile banging on the sliding glass door or something. It was weird. You see some crazy stuff on the social media. Yes, spiders. There we go. How about the spiders that are outside? Yeah, this time of yeah, we have a lot of spiders too. Yep. And yeah, good luck to Granny D. Oh, and then Granny D's favorite bird is the hummingbird. Indeedly, so cute. Yes, that's cool. Let me see. And also welcome Granny D, one of my channel members. Thank you so much. Spiders and snakes. Yeah, and then Sweet Pea Sid said the spiders are bad there. Oh wow. Let's see. Yes, spiders and snakes have a place in the world, just not in my house. I'm feeling you. We're here. Yep. Let's see. Parente lizards. Kelly, they try coming in houses. Oh no, thank you. Yes, I think we're both there. Yep. Oh, parente. Goanna. Okay. Let me see if I got this right. Whoops. Goanna. Same thing here in Australia, more or less. Parente or goanna. Ah. See, I'm learning. There's so many. Yeah, you guys have a lot going on in Australia. I'm just like, what is happening? Like, it's too wild. Let me see anybody else. Oh, Spring the Fiber Enthusiast came in on Instagram. Thanks for coming in. And we got, Deborah. Hey, Graybird. Hello. Good to see you. Just want to make sure I say hello to the Instagram people. Appreciate you. Let's see. Oh, so that's cool. So we reached our hour. I thank you all so much for coming in. And I think we covered all the things. I got my little notebook here. So this is good. So just, make sure you make this a great week. Reach everything with positivity, or approach everything with positivity. And, hopefully things will go well, because I think you attract what you put out there. I really do. And I'm not one of those woo-woo people, but I really think that it does help to have a more positive approach on life. Yeah. Oh, you have cats. Ooh. That's what Roberta's saying. If one gets in a lizard, it's a circus watching them chase. Right? Yeah, cats are crazy, right? I love cats, but they are interesting. And see, Jen Reeves, hello, lurking. Enjoy your day, everyone. Thanks for coming. And oh, thanks. Glad I caught you. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much, Miss Donna. Yes, it's not magic. The cats love lizards, hey? Yeah. Yes, and Suzanne's saying, have a great evening, everybody. All right, now. That's it. Well, I'm going to let you all go. Have a great week. Peace and love. Let's keep the positivity going and make something good. Enjoy the process. And leave your mark on the world, a positive mark on the world. Yes, take care, everyone. An awesome chat. Bless you and your family and everyone. Thank you so much, Drew. Appreciate it. All right. So I'm going to say thank you to Drizzle Stank, wherever you are. He's been hiding from social media. How dare he? But he wrote my theme song, and I really appreciate him. So I'm going to play out and say thank you to everybody for coming in. All right. Exciting. And if you need to work, lift yourself up, move around a little bit. Okay. Here you go, Drew. So bad. Emerald. And thanks for watching. All right. And take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.